Good morning, young twirl yogis. Welcome to Monday Mindful Moments. Really glad you could join us today. I hope you're doing well. I hope your schoolwork is going well. I hope it's not too stressed out. I know that's kind of hard right now, having to do school on the computer and all that. Well, mindfulness is something that you can use when you're feeling kind of nervous about school and all that. And we use mindfulness to pay attention in the present moment on something we choose, like our breath and our body, because it's always there, or feelings on our skin, like temperature, the wind, that kind of thing, or sounds, like your dog barking outside or the birds chirping. And today we're going to use our breath. Hope you were with us last week. If not, it's okay. The breath is the best anchor we can use. So let's start with putting our pinky and our thumbs together. Put our hands to our heart. Bring all the fingers together. And first just touch a little bit touch into your body. In other words, check into your body. Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling a little bit nervous or a little jittery, like you have the urge to move around? And the breath is going to help us to calm down and be ready for yoga. So open up your hands like a flower. And when we breathe in, we're breathing in like we're breathing a bouquet of flowers. And when we blow out, it's like we're blowing out the candles on our birthday cake. Okay? Breathe in, the flowers are beautiful. Blowing out, the candles bring light, and our dreams will come true. Breathe in the freshness of the flowers. Breathe out the beauty of the candles. Keep it with you. So now, feel your body. How does it feel now? Does it feel any different? I feel a little more relaxed, and I feel some warm feeling in my heart. Are you ready to do some movement, some yoga? Let's go. So right now is autumn, the middle of autumn, and the wind has been blowing a little bit, and all those beautiful leaves are starting to come down off the trees, and they're settling on the ground. So today's practice is about playing in the leaves. So let's start out first in our mountain pose, nice and strong, not stiff, but nice and strong, and pretend that you have a string that's pulling your head up to the sky. And you're strong, your body is strong, just like a mountain. Feel that balance and that strength. And now let's breathe in. Bring our arms over our head. And we're going to be an extended mountain, a tall, tall mountain. You can be even taller by coming up on the balls of your feet, the front of your feet, kind of like we're balancing on our toes. Isn't that amazing that we can balance our body on our little toes, all those little toes down there? Woo, and it's okay if you rock. Bring your heels down, breathe out, and bring your arms down. Good job. Good job. So it's all about the trees right now and the colors of the leaves and all of that. So here's our tree pose. Remember that we don't want to put our foot on the knee because we don't want to hurt our knee. So if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, see if you can put your bent leg, the foot of your bent leg, way up high. And then just practice with balance. So sometimes it's good to put your arms out and get that balance going. And then when you're ready, start playing with your branches and make interesting shapes with your branches. And then freeze in whatever position. Remember, we have a nest in our tree branch. We don't want that nest to fall. Awesome. Did you balance okay? Great. Bring that leg down, and now we're going to switch legs. Bring that bent leg wherever you want to put it. You can put it down here if that side is different and the balance is weird. I'm going to try to be up here. We'll see how that goes. To balance, put your arms out and get your balance before you start moving your arms. I'm going to bring it down. Looks like this side for me is a little harder. Bring those arms up as branches and let's sway in the wind. Those leaves are falling to the ground. And now freeze in a cool, funky tree branch pose. Good job. Shake that out. So, remember that kindness is an important part of being strong in the world. So we're going to be a warrior, a kind warrior. So put one foot in front of the other. It doesn't matter which one. We're going to do both sides anyway. Bend your front foot and start out in warrior one with your arms up. Nice and dignified and strong. The kindness in you is strong. And your body feels a stretch in the back leg over here, okay? You can bend back just a little bit to feel more of that stretch. And then come back. And now, put one arm in front and the other one behind, and look at your fingers that are pointing forward. And now we're going to spread that kindness all around us. So wiggle your fingers in the front and send that kindness out to the world. And kindness in the back, so everybody gets some of your strong kindness, because you're a kindness warrior. And now we're going to balance. And that leg that was in the front is now going to be your balancing leg. And back leg comes up off the ground, kind of like you're an airplane. This is called Warrior 3. That's even stronger because you have to balance. If you want to try, bring your arms to the front, kind of like a rocket. See if you can stay balanced there. Great. Now let's go to the other side. So switch sides. Bend your front knee, starting facing the front knee. And just bring your arms up overhead. You can put your palms together. Warrior 1. The kind, strong warrior. Now, Warrior 2. Your arms go out. Look over your fingers that are stretched in front. Your knee is still bent. And let's do a little different one on this side. Let's reach back this way. You know, this is called the humble warrior. And you get a nice stretch right here. Back to Warrior 2. And let's spread that kindness around front and back. Wiggle your fingers in the front, in the back, sending kindness everywhere. And Warrior 3, balancing on your front leg. Bring that back leg back. Get your balance first. Then stretch your arms out to the side. And when you're feeling nice and strong, bring your arms forward like a rocket, shooting out kindness from your heart. Good job. Woo! Shake that out. Okay. So now we need to play in our leaves. But we've got to gather them up first. So, then sit down in your imaginary chair, grab your rake, and let's start raking our leaves into a pile. And you can go way down to get every single little leaf that's there. Okay? And we got to get the other side too. So flip over, turn to the other side, bend over, and let's rake those leaves in too. Make a nice big pile. There you go. Good job. And so we're going to work our way down to the leaves now. First, we're going to start in downward dog. We're working our way down. Pretend that you're a dog. You're playing in the leaves. You're running around in the leaves. Woohoo! Now, just be still. Enjoying the softness of those leaves, that pile of leaves that you raked up. Stretch your arms back, and your legs get a nice stretch this way. And let's work our way down to the ground. So in our leaves, let's pretend that there's a frog, or that we're the frog. So bend your legs like this, with your feet together, right? You've got like a triangle here. You can put your hands on your legs, on your ankles, or behind you. And let's start flapping our wings. Remember the monarch butterfly that we talked about last week that went to Mexico for the winter? There's our beautiful butterfly wings. Wonderful. And now let's do a little stretching with that. So we're going to bring our arms underneath and become a frog. So if you bring your arms underneath and you grab onto your feet, you kind of hunch over like a frog. Now we're going to do frog sounds. What does a frog say? Yeah. Ribbit. 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 And when you do that, you're actually getting a nice stretch. So you can even go down lower. Ribbit. Ribbit. And really get a good stretch in your legs and your hips. Good. Good job. And how about we're a boat? Let's be a boat. Bring your legs up. You're balancing on your hips and lower back. You could put your arms out like this. That gives you a nice stretch and a nice exercise for the middle of your belly area. You can leave your legs bent like that if you want, or you can try a little harder and straighten out your legs. Ooh, can you feel it? In your belly, also called the abdominals. Awesome. Bring it back and down. Good job. To do the opposite pattern, right? We were like this, now we're going to go like that. Let's do bridge and pretend that there's some animals, so maybe some insects underneath that are crawling underneath us. So first start just on your back with your legs bent and your feet are on the floor. And then your arms are just straight to the side of you, and kind of shimmy your hips up, and then try to clasp your hands underneath your back. And you might want to put your chin, just kind of bend it towards your chest a little bit. And try not to go too far up because you don't want to mess up your neck. You don't want too much weight on your neck. And this is called the bridge pose. You can imagine little ants crawling underneath the bridge through the leaves. Awesome. Come back down. Good job. And our final pose is going to be what is all sometimes called the pretzel. So let's put our feet crisscross, sometimes crisscross applesauce like this. One leg on top of the other. Whichever knee is on top, okay, I'm going to take the opposite arm over, put your hand on that side, and then the arm that's in the back, bring it over and to the back of you, and do you see how that's like a twist? Like a pretzel twist? And try to look to the back shoulder, but don't push too hard. Just, the twist is going to be automatic. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. All right, untwist. And now switch the legs. Whichever one was on top is now on the bottom. So we can go in the opposite direction. Okay? So the opposite arm goes over. Put that arm on your leg, and the one that's facing to the back goes up and behind your back, and then look over your back shoulder. And breathe, remember. Always breathe. Pay attention to that breath. Good job. Good job. Okay, so stay in a seated position. I'm coming closer so you can see me, but sit down is the best way. We're going to talk a little bit more about mindfulness. And what do we do with our bodies when we're doing mindfulness? Well, we call it our mindful body, and what that means is that the body is calm, just like our mind is calm. Let's bring our hands up into that nice lotus flower position. Palms are together. If you want to close your eyes, you can, or you can leave them open. And this time, just breathe normally. See if you can hear any sounds, either in your house or way far outside. And just breathe and listen. Good job. Thank you again for joining me. I'm Anne-Marie with Monday Mindful Moments. Please like and share our page and leave us comments, letting us know how things are going and how school is going. And we'll see you back here next Monday. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be happy. And may you have fun this week. Bye.